Hi, welcome to Fun Friday. I'm Miss Brenda. Today our book is entitled Fletcher and the Fledgling. It was a beautiful spring afternoon when Fletcher's special day finally arrived. Grandpa Fred and two aunties had their cameras ready as Fletcher's mom checked his helmet for the third time. Fletcher's dad put the "Caution, drive slowly" sign on the sidewalk as they set out on their great adventure. The sky was a lovely cornflower blue and the day was quiet except for some bird ruckus down the hill. "Caw, caw!" exclaimed several noisy crows. "Wow," thought Fletcher, "they must be excited about my big day too." Fletcher's awesome new bike was wheeled to the sidewalk. Its silver handlebars sparkled in the sun. Fletcher's dad began removing the training wheels. Looking nervous, Fletcher's mom craned her neck for oncoming cars. "Doesn't she know how ready I am?" thought Fletcher. He wanted to reassure her, but he was just too anxious to get started. Everything was in place at last. Cameras were focused, the sign was up, and the baby wheels were off. "Caw, caw!" screeched the crows, much louder this time. It was a shrill noise that even caught Grandpa's attention. "I guess it's a big day for everyone," he said, squinting down the hill. Suddenly, a neighbor raced by on his motorcycle, causing Fletcher's auntie to jump and his dad to let out a string of most unusual words. The crows seemed upset too, with an even greater commotion exploding from their own family of spectators. Fletcher saw Miss Beasley bringing in her groceries and heard a scream and a whoosh. One of the crows swooped down near Mrs. Beasley's hat, giving the poor lady quite a fright. "What on earth?" said Fletcher's dad, who was concerned about everyone's safety on this glorious day. "It's okay, Dad," said Fletcher, calmly, as he positioned himself squarely on the bike. His mom moved the safety sign closer to the street as Fletcher's family refocused their lenses. "Okay, Fletch," said Grandpa. "Are you ready?" Fletcher gave Grandpa the thumbs up as his dad began pushing him down the sidewalk, gradually gaining speed. Feeling the wind on his face, Fletcher heard his mom's voice getting further and further away. "He's doing it! He's doing it!" she said in the distance. Fletcher felt secure seeing his dad's hand on the steering wheel and hearing him say, "You're doing great, buddy. I've got you." Across the street, the Crow family seemed thrilled for Fletcher too. "Caw, caw!" they screamed louder than ever. The bike felt wobbly at first and Fletcher was a little scared, but somehow, with his dad by his side and his family all around, Fletcher's confidence grew. He wasn't sure why, but the bicycle seemed to straighten out, with Fletcher eventually gaining control. "You've got it," said his dad breathlessly. And with the crows screeching wildly and the sun on his back, Fletcher let out a whee! "Mom, Dad, look at me!" He heard someone clap in the distance and didn't even notice that his father's hand had disappeared from sight. As Fletcher balanced himself, he noticed a small blackbird seeming to glide alongside him. In his whole life, Fletcher had never felt so free. "Look at us," Fletcher called proudly to the sky. "We're flying!" I hope you enjoyed the book today, and if you did, you'll share it with your friends and family. And remember, when you support the Children's Hope Foundation, you make it possible for children in our community to receive the specialized care that they so desperately need. Thanks, and I'll see you again next Friday.